family. So a few years ago I did a YouTube video with regards to this wonderful beast of a game, creating a custom insert for this, and lo and behold, the company themselves have very recently, just landing across the globe, produced this wonderful piece. As you can see, it's quite a size. This is the Anachrony Infinity box, and I'm going to take you inside of this and we'll delve into what new wonders have been unveiled by Mindclash for our dilapidation. Okay folks, so here it is in all of its glory, Anachrony, and we have the 5 symbols pertaining to each of the factions. Let's delve in and see what we had. So grab some extra cubes, nice little cubes, always useful. There was an issue with the original cubes, certainly in the edition that I had, where the colouring wasn't quite as distinctive as this, so I thought I'd go ahead and grab revised components for those anyway. Then we have, oh my gosh, these are weighty, some upgraded cubes. So that's it for the smaller components that were included with this wonderful monstrosity. As you can see, very well packaged, and there is the beast itself, to which my dog's just walked in. So yes, the Infinity upgrade pack, the unique number for each one purchased. So I'm just going to take a moment to get this out. Okay, so here it is in all of its wondrous glory. I'm just going to flip this over, and you can see on the sides here they've got the symbols of the various factions around the box. All very nice, and silver. See that hopefully picking up in the light. And just to show you, I'll flip it over on the reverse side of the box then. So again, we've got the 5 different factions, and the new Paladin miniatures that will come in this set. The Fractures of Time expansion. There's a new Hypersync Future Actions module, Quantum Loops module, Intrigue, the Council module, 2 solo modes. So we've added an additional solo mode, which I'm very looking forward to play with. Unique custom components on printed plastic as opposed to the card components that came with the original, and new modular plastic tray for storage and setup, which was a big issue I personally found with the original game. And yeah, I think from a size perspective, there's a comparison. So same dimensions box wise, but obviously considerably deeper to be able to incorporate the new expansion, as well as of course the custom storage trays that they have created and are providing with this. So I'll pop this to one side, so it's beautiful printing on the inside as well, and we can start delving in. 3 baggers. And this is what I was talking about here in regards to the new artwork. They really did want to go to town and focus on, like I say, not just creating an expansion, but actually updating a lot of the art that came, in particular characters, and really identify and improve what was available and on offer. And yeah, so much better. Really loving the new artwork on these, and of course we get into the new faction. Brilliant, loving those. And on the back, of course, you've got the faction colours. That one being the new faction, of course, Fractures of Time, and the Council. That's great. We have a new updated set of books, and my, what a lot of books there are. Gosh, okay, so there'll be books, I'm guessing, for each of the expansions. So there's Fractures in Time, main rule book. One of the things I'm interested in is, often it's complained that to play solo you would have to read and fully digest and understand the multiplayer rules of play, and then from there you would have an opportunity to read at the end of the book an appropriate variation in order to play solo play. As we're here, we have a solo opponent's rulebook, which is tremendous, brilliant, love that, as well as a manual on how to assemble all of the trays to get the best out of the box. So yeah, new Fractures in Time, Future Imperfect, and of course a art and story book with all new artwork. It's all been updated. Wow, just loving the look of this. Some beautiful, beautiful artwork. So enjoy sitting down to have a look through that in depth. Okay, what else have we got in here? So we've got a score pad, got some new to do with the Fractures in Time expansion, some boards, and again new boards we would have, and this would be the B side. So this is if you're playing asymmetrical with the different factions, and on the flip side would be the option to play with the A side where it's the symmetrical gameplay. And those I have. Brilliant. So they've actually they've included a full set of all the original boards from the original base game. Brilliant, love it, absolutely beautiful. All the punch out boards, all new tokens. Obviously these will be replaced with resins. That's great, loving that. And the new solo board. So that was the Chronobot, that's the original. And this is the Fractures in Time player board, which again will have a side A and side B. And we have some more tokens, cast of dice. These, there we go, stack up. It's a whole stack of cards, see in there. And guessing these again part of the factory expansion. Some standees for the flags. Nice little pretty water tokens, and again these are so much nicer than the previous iteration. Let's just have a look. So they've almost kind of made these more like gems and very prismatic. You can see them sparkling away there. Absolutely beautiful. Loving that. Just great. There really is just something about not only the table presence of having components that are really nice, but also just the experience of playing a game that has attention to detail in the components that are provided as well. So we have the setup trays, and again just loving the detail on these, all the different science and research mechanisms. I'm guessing these are going to be for different workers, going by those symbols. Very easy just to pick those up, so that's good. And you can just reach in and grab those as required. Whoa. Okay, so we've got a storage tray here for the energy tokens, water, and the different cubes. And again, I'm just loving that they've included the grains on here, so even without the coloration, as you saw, the metal cubes, the different designs that they put in here. In fact, let's just go ahead and open these up. Got such a weight to them, but yeah, you can see then how these correlate to each of the different iconography used throughout, that it's consistent. Which is great. So yeah, loving that. Really nice. But there is something else in here, which is a replacement cardboard tokens. And in fact, I actually have an additional set of purple metal cubes. Brilliant. Loving those. And more resin tokens. So the original came with these. You get one of these for each faction, as indicated by the different colours on the corners. Yeah, and you would put whatever you wanted in your hand and hide it, and then reveal it to say this is what I'm going to be going for, to have sent back from the future to use as an additional resource on this turn. But again, yeah, I mean, you can see the quality of these. It's really nice, beautiful. You can hear the quality of them, and just so much better than triangular pieces of card. When you start feeling under pressure when you're playing this game, and you start getting those sweaty palms, you don't want bits of card in your hands. And again, they've done the same treatment on here. And these are the paradox, leading up to paradox in the game, as you continue to borrow from your future selves in order to feed what you have now. And then these are the various trackers used, and again you can hear the quality of those. Yeah, it's really nice. And again, hopefully you can see there they're 3D, which was a really nice touch. You know, again, just going above and beyond. There's no need to make them 3D, but yeah, just really nice, and actually gives them a slightly different shape as well on the protrusions. So one being completely circular, one being slightly not so much so. But yeah, again, loving those. All just contributes further towards the deluxeification of the gameplay. So we've got some more trays, and I'm sure in the tray insert book tell me exactly what needs to be going where. And then these are the various expansions that you can, buildings that you would add to your base. And again, loving the fact that they've just put these in, you stack them up there, and you'd reveal one here, one there, and you would choose. If you take from here, it gets replaced instantly. If you take from there, you reveal the next one. Just again, just a great way just to be able to get this out of the box and straight to the table. And you've got another resource box clipped to that. And each of these is separated by leather layout. Okay. Container for the timelines and super projects, and perhaps dice in there. And now you start getting into, these are not factions, expansion, possibly the Doomsday expansion container, and the other expansion container. And then we get into the factions boxes. So there'll be, and each of these is a slightly different shape based on which particular faction it is. Pull those to one side. And again, further faction boxes. You can see how deep this box is. It's beautiful, and they spared no expense, including all the artwork on the inside as well. So yeah, additional faction trays, and of course the new faction for the latest expansion, which include these. So looking forward to painting these guys up. Get some focus on there. Really looking forward to playing with these. There's great detail in the sculpts. I'm looking forward to painting those up.
Thanks for watching The Family Meeple. Hit like if you like it and subscribe for more content like this.